Okay, let's give you the guided tour of the bunker workshop. Yes, so before the lockdown occurred, the very first one, I found myself having to move house, and I had literally days. The people I was renting the property off decided to sell it. Doesn't matter, long story short, I had to move. So we ended up with a workshop that is a quarter of the size of the one we had before, because I had to move in a hurry and find somewhere. Yeah, so this is the bunker workshop. Here we go. We're looking at the electronics bay, and we've got our quarter scale Patriot on there, single deploy quarter scale Patriot, and that is going to be serviced today. I'm going to make some changes to it. We'll make a quick video about that as well. Underneath we've got, let's just move the stool out of the way, more toolboxes. One's got spanners and what else? Spanners and screwdrivers, that one. Various bits and pieces, screws, bolts, fixings, first aid kit, let's see, orbital sanders, solder kit, hot glue, wire, magnets, and there's rulers and all sorts of things. So that's all about tapes. These boxes, I do keep them empty most of the time, and then I just put things in there. If I'm working on something, then I will put the things in there pertaining to what this project is, so I don't have to go looking around the workshop to go and get them. So I try and keep those as empty as possible, with a couple of different exceptions. Same with these, like for instance, if you want particular smaller items, I will preload these up, and then I don't have to go far to get those. Okay, let's see, drill press with a dust cover on it. Just a basic tool line drill press, nothing fancy. I did modify it a little so that this guard will go down and up, because on the originally it doesn't, and I had to make a little bit of surgery there just so that I could get the guard out of the way if I needed to do that for any reason whatsoever. There's a smaller little vise there which I put on the drill press to hold things steady. That's that one. Here's Robert's notice board with his dual deploy Patriot shopping list on it. There's a few things he's got to do. This is the Dremel Station. Let me just take Drone 5 off there. Drone 5 isn't having any work done just yet on the Dremel Station. Sorry, that's his battery box. Okay, so yeah, there's still a little bit of clutter from Drone 5. That's the Dremel Station. This is the extension fitted, and it just hangs there. And there's plenty of safety gear here. Big on safety gear, looking after our eyes. Yep, basically this is not all the Dremel stuff. This is a lot of safety gear and accessories. The Dremel box is over here, so that's got all the Dremel hardware tools in it, and that's, yeah, I love these toolboxes. But I do have to, flip it over something else like driver bits. I do have to make a stack for these, because if I wanted the Dremel kit, I'd take the two top ones off. I'll just make some drawer, like a open sort of mini shelf for them, so I can just grab the one I need. Here's my sandpaper. That's the new stuff. That's the used stuff. And obviously sanding blocks. This is my acrylic painting things. This is the folder where all the manuals for everything go in alphabetical order. Doesn't matter what it is, if there's a little leaflet manual for it, it goes in there, and that's where I find it. Those black boxes all contain future projects. This one's got the Oasis stuff in it, the things in there that there's the original box that the tank came in. Yeah, so there's a few. This is my launch prep kit. Hang on, I'll do a proper video on the launch prep kit, ours anyway. I'm sure other people got much better ones. Car parts, there's a brand new clutch and 2 new front wheel bearings that have to go on the Mini Cooper. The Mini Cooper project, of course, that's another thing. There's Robert's dual deploy Patriot coming along. I'm not sure if it's going to stay that colour colour scheme, but yep. And there's the storage for Patriot bits and pieces. That's our tent that we take with us when we go to Rocketry. There's our flight simulators, Mark 1 and 2. That's where they live temporarily at the moment. At the top we've got the concept for the rocket plane, and that's to do with the rocket stand. So if you ask me for a rocket stand, I get the raw materials in, and then my template and everything's in there, and the cutting tools and whatnot all in there. That's the case for my relay control transmitter vacuum former that I made. Yeah, let's see, this is all my flat stock raw materials for now. That's not all of it. There's another one of these in the spare room with lots more flat stock, different types. Yeah, just basic stuff, all good. Oh, there's my do you call that a strimmer or a weed whacker? I call it both, just, you know, it depends which company I'm in. Yeah, there's my mower, shop vac, big on the Ryobi colour. It's really nice. Oopsie, let's pick that up, put that up there. That's part of that project. Alright, and in there it's that's mostly media and where we do and it's got office and printing and 3D printers in there and all that good stuff. I've got a Sharps bin there, and there's another Sharps bin over there. You know, we're big on safety here. Yeah, okay, that's it. Oh no, hang on, wait there. Painting and decorating, that's automotive stuff. And let's see, motors, ESCs, screws, that like minute, you know, M3 screws, M2, whatever they are. Electronic connections, quadcopter parts and props, servos and accessories, onboard electronics, video receiving and video transmitting equipment, and tiny cameras, all that good stuff. Yep, and there's my shop bin. Yeah, and there's Drone 5, Stewie. Let's put him over there. Let's wait. Oh, that's the battery box. So Drone 5, yes, it's an exciting project. I always wanted one of those. If you're old like me, you'll remember this came out in 1972, and R2-D2 came out in 1970. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1977. I think, something like that. So this was our R2-D2 at the time. Anyway, I'm going to do a whole video on Drone 5, so look forward to seeing that. Yeah, and that's it. That's the Bunker Workshop. Hope you enjoyed the tour, and thanks for joining us.